Up in our attic, the disaster, that is the attic, I'm sure you could see behind me. This is what the attic looks like in the summer because it gets so bloody hot up here that we just kind of throw things and go and deal with them in the winter and fall. But today we are going to go get the crib out of storage. So it's not going to be an easy task. That's why I got this, my handy dandy flashlight. And since it's only going to be about 80 degrees today, it's 74 out now, it should be cool enough for me to make the climb back to the rafters to get the crib. Didn't start off well. The first box I went to move, I got a sliver underneath my pointer fingernail on my left hand. So it hurts. I think I got all the wood out, but it still hurts. So we're going back in to clear a path, and I'll show you what we got ahead of us. Okay, so we're in the rafters, and can you see all the way down there, that little reflective stand-up thing? That's part of the crib. So I have to move all this. All this is all baby and kid stuff here that we saved from Jack. So I have to move that, which fell over, and then I get to climb all the way back there. And then start pulling out piece after piece, and then get it downstairs and get it assembled. Oh yeah, that's my internet line for the upstairs. So I had to run that. I don't know if you can see all the way underneath there. And then there's some more down there. Then I actually had to lay in the rafters and stick it outside, and then run it all outside, and then back inside through the basement. I know you could care less, but thought I would share that information. But let's get moving and start getting some of these pieces out, which I'm sure is just going to be lovely. All the way down at the end of the attic, you can see behind me possibly, that is literally the end of the roof on our driveway side. And I am literally sitting right next to the pieces for the crib. Here are the pieces for the crib that I'm sitting next to. I got everything stacked here nice. I already took out 2 small pieces. But now I get to carry all this all the way down through the little hallway, past Toys R Us, and then out to where you see that light. I gotta make a left, and then another left out through the door, and then I'm into the attic. I know. You guys are so envious that I get to crawl through all this afternoon. I'd be envious too if I wasn't me. The remnants of geek days long gone. A Netgear 24 port switch. Back in the day, that was the heart of my network, and well, now we've pared it down to a router and 2 5-port switches. So that's also because I lost the computer room, so everything doesn't have to be centralized now like it was back then. Everything's distributed. So, but she was a good switch. She still is a good switch, and there are times I do miss seeing all those nice lights on the left hand side being lit up. And here's the box of Apple stuff. This is, I believe, all of our Apple boxes except for the Mac Mini and the iMac, which is over there. So I think that's a pretty respectable sampling of Apple products. And here we are. The pieces of the crib are all out and ready to be carried downstairs. That big thing there is Jack's box spring from his bed before we got him the loft bed, and I'm still trying to find a place that it fits because it won't even stand up. It's so damn tall. So unfortunately, low ceiling height is an issue. I did manage to store his bed pieces up there, so I took all this down a couple years ago for better ventilation and to hook up the lights for the Growing Up Geek studio when I was up here. And it's served a good purpose now for letting me store his bed. But as for that monstrosity, I still have to come up with a solution. Okay, the crib is down. As you can see behind me, it's time for lunch, and after that, we start assembly. After much work and sweat and tears and missing hardware, the crib is done. Please insert baby here.